Hello, this is Stephen Childs, thewayoffairness.com. My spirit friend wants me to read and explain the Fairness Court. It's here on this. I'm opening the video with it. Fairness Court and then addendum to World Fairness Agreement. If anyone, anywhere, for any reason is being unfair to others in any way, we make an unfairness complaint. A jury with no judge decides if there is unfairness, and the defendant may have others causing the unfairness that will be looked into as a result of the unfairness complaint he makes. So in other words, something's going on that's not fair. Maybe the government's not fair. Their tax issue. The judicial system is causing unfairness rather than stopping unfairness. So we make a complaint against the judicial system. And so somebody representing the judicial system from the government in the judiciary is subpoenaed to show up and speak about this complaint from the people. It's the People's Fairness Court. And so the complaint is that there's unfairness here. So we talk about it using the 1 minute method. I'll go in and read the rest of it at this point. Those that will not agree to stop the unfairness immediately will be locked up until they agree. Then they are totally forgiven and honored. They get their right to secrecy back. Unfair people do not have the right to secrecy. The jury, the complainer, and the defendant will agree to use the 1 minute method of communication that is in the menu. It's in the menu on the website, The Way of Fairness. So this is simple. We need to keep this very simple. And there's no written laws. We don't want written laws. We want this so simple that everyone can write down the law of fairness on their own, in their own words, and it will be very effective. It's simple. We want fairness for all and fairness from all. That's the law of fairness. And those that disagree, we lock up until they agree. Very simple. It's like this is not even feasible to imagine that someone would disagree with fairness. No one will. Everyone will agree. So no one will be locked up. But if they won't agree, they will be locked up. So we have the power to make this happen as the united people of planet Earth. We make it happen. And we do it in a fair way. So this is the only fair way, is that they're given the chance to agree to be fair. Then they're totally forgiven and honored, and they count the same as us that have already agreed to be fair. And those that don't agree to be fair are worthless. They have no value to us. They need to be locked up. So in other words, we convince everyone to agree to being fair to everyone. That's what we need to do. So let's look at another possible complaint. There's a person that was raped by someone. And so they make a complaint. The person that is accused of raping someone is subpoenaed to the Fairness Court, and they are asked if they will agree to be fair to everyone from now on. And if they are, they're forgiven and honored, and they count the same. They're no longer a criminal. Criminals are not a permanent group of people. criminals are people that are being unfair to someone. So the person that raped someone explains why, and it's based on some religious scripture. He brings up religious scriptures about it and justifies it. And so this means that we subpoena those that are involved with that religion. And they are asked to make that religion fair as described in the World Fairness Agreement, by agreeing that anything that's unfair in the religion should be disregarded. And so the people in power of that religion either agree to make that change in a forward in the religion and honor fairness, or they will be locked up until they agree to being fair to everyone. So that's another example, another extreme example. I could talk about an example of someone stole someone's wallet. And so they're subpoenaed in, the complainer's there. And see, what we're trying to do is stop unfairness. We don't want vengeance. We want everyone to stop harming us. So the person that stole the money is asked, why are you being unfair to people? And he brings up several things going on in his life that are extremely unfair. And he explains that he simply doesn't care anymore because things are so unfair to him. And so the jury, they agree to look into all these issues that are making this person's life so unworkable that he's chosen to steal from other people. And so all of these causes, they're subpoenaed in, and they agree to be fair to this individual that stole the wallet, or they will be locked up. And of course, the guy stealing the wallet has already agreed to be fair to everyone. So he's forgiven and he has the right to secrecy. Do you see my point here? If you can't see my point of the way of fairness, you need to get with me and other people that do understand and have them explain it to you, what we're trying to teach with the way of fairness. And I cannot imagine there is any human being that is not capable of understanding fairness. Have a great day.